Hi, Joseph. I'm so excited that we get to do this on a regular basis. I think it's wonderful because we're both huge advocates for housing and for creating more opportunities for folks to not only have investment properties, but to be able to become first-time homeowners. So today's subject is mortgage rate relief. And this is Joseph, and he's Joseph Phillips from First Bank. So why don't you take it away and kind of share what this new program is and also share how new it is?
Yes, so we just rolled this program out maybe about a week ago. And basically what this program is, as you can see here, the interest rate that we're advertising is a rate of 5.125%. That rate is probably 2 percentage points lower on a 30-year fixed loan than you're going to find anywhere. And so what First Bank is doing is we are making an effort to make homeownership available for borrowers that may not make um, you know, a ton of money, but we're basically trying to get folks that make anywhere between 80% or below of the area median income and the underserved parts and areas of California. And so what this is it's a for purchase transactions. You do not have to be a first-time home buyer. We aren't giving any down payment funds for the product, but this is going to get a client a rate of 5.125%, which that interest rate will more than likely not be around for several years, right? And so
I have a question,
of course.
not to interrupt you, but
Sure.
so you were saying, oh, and I just lost my question. Basically, number one, this is limited. I see that in the flyer. So,
Yep.
until funds are gone, correct?
Yep. Correct.
Okay. And the other question was in regards to the like what how do they find out like where their median price is? Like, is there a link that they can go to, you know, you're throwing out numbers, but people that are brand new in the market may not understand some of those numbers. So wonderful. That's going to help them.
So if they go to this website, it's a Freddie Mac site, and they basically can plug in their zip code. You could plug in your zip code right here. So for instance, if you plug in Long Beach zip code, you're going to see that the area median income in Long Beach and basically all of LA County is $84,160. And
So
then if
that's
we
what you have to make, right? That's the top.
you cannot exceed that number. And so if we
Okay.
have a married couple and both incomes combine to exceed that number, we can look at seeing if we can structure it with just one income. And then if we move over to, say, Riverside County, the area median income, 80% is a little bit lower than 84. And so this is all going to be predicated obviously around like how much debt a client has versus their income. Some clients may be selling one place, getting another home. Again, this is not for first-time home buyers. That is not a requirement. It's also not for investors either. This is expected to be your primary residence. But again, on a $500,000 loan, this interest rate will save you about $600 a month on a mortgage payment. So
Oh.
it is a massive, massive number.
So you can use this on a condo as well, right? Condo,
Yep.
single family, you said up to
Up
four
to
units.
4 units, right? So
Okay.
you could be, if you're able to make the numbers work, a duplex can work as well. So absolutely.
What is Orange County? Just out of curiosity, the
Orange
income.
County, yeah, Orange County mirrors LA. So
Okay.
it's the number highlighted here.
Okay.
And so
Wonderful.
this would be, yeah, this would be great for like somebody maybe who's self-employed or retired, right? Somebody who may actually have funds of their own, right? But maybe not show all of their earnings. If they've been retired, maybe they've bought and sold properties, they have money that they have set aside. So if we're looking just to finance $300, $400, $500,000, this might be the perfect loan for them. And if you've got a client who is getting help from mom or dad or right relatives, right? Gen Z, I think a lot of the income from Gen Z buyers or the down payments are coming from relatives and gift funds. So this would be a great product for them as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Is there anything else that we need to know about it?
No, well, it is limited, right? So there's a certain allocation of funds, and so those funds, once reserved, the program will be done. So we definitely want to get in front of people who have interest to see if we can get them qualified and get those funds to them as quickly as possible.
Great. Now let's segue to the other part of your passion. Your passion number one is to serve families with housing, with all various types of loans, investments, you name it. But actually, before I'm going to go back, before we segue to the other passion, talk a little bit about First Bank, because I know First Bank definitely is not only in a variety of different places in Long Beach, and we're going to be holding not financial literacy, but we're going to have home ownership seminars in those different establishments, but share what other products and services they have.
For sure. So it's a regional bank. It's been in business for over 100 years. We've probably got 25 to 30 locations in Southern California. But just like all banks, we have different branches, different divisions. So we've got wealth management. If you're looking to figure out like how to make the best use of your investments, we have small business, we have commercial, we have construction. We obviously handle just the banking side of things. We currently offer, I think we've got hold on a second here. We've got a 7-month CD right now that's offering over 5%, which is really good. We've got other products as well. So we're just a traditional bank where you can go in and make deposits, but also have different features that the bank offers as well.
That's great. So now we can segue to the other passion, which is animal advocacy. So currently, like in your household, you're married and you have a daughter, and your family's very open and very loving to fostering animals. So you have in your house that are your animals. What are they?
So so we fostered a dog and we ended up adopting it. It was a foster fail, first time out. And so it's a shepherd mix, and we have a cat as well. We've had more cats, but
Yes.
time takes away sometimes. So yeah, so we got one cat.
And how many, so not to cut you off again, but how many animals have you fostered?
Well, with pregnant moms and babies and puppies and stuff like that, I think we probably had anywhere from 50 to 100 animals kind of in and out. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you want to show your latest reward of this beauty found a home and now is with their forever home?
Sure. So let's share. So this guy we picked up, had him in the house for about a week before he went and had surgery on his left rear leg, and got him back, nursed him back to health, and got him into an adopted forever home. And so we were super stoked with that. But he was a sweet puppy, probably about 12 to 15 months old. Super cool dog, but that was our latest.
And who do you work with as a rescue? What's the name?
So yeah, so Priceless Pets is one of the rescue places that we work for, and then we also work for Angels for Paws, which is out of Orange County as well.
And he's actually made a trip to Long Beach, to Elbac's one time as well, to take a look at a dog that was definitely in dire need of saving. But yeah, so he's an amazing, their family are amazing. So that's why I think we work very well together. We've got similar hearts for our little fur babies. And I remember a few stories you've shared with me too, where you're like, oh, it broke my heart to like let them go because they were just a great match with your family. So more kudos to you. And then I'm going to share something real quick before we end here. Currently, so he's the dog and cat whisperer. Oops, that's not it. We don't want to look at a house. We want to look at this. So I'm the cat girl. So I just wanted to share a few sites that I got turned on to. So LA Underground Cat Network. So because I'm in LA County, I'm sure there's also Orange County. So the next video that we do, we're always going to intertwine some animal advocacy. And also maybe as we progress with our recordings, we're also going to add some community, restaurants or just businesses, because we want to support. So this is a great place to not only help maybe adopt cats, to maybe post awareness, ask for help. Even Nextdoor is a pretty good site too. But I'm just letting you know, this site is going to break your heart because there's a ton of things that are happening. This is location in Whittier. There's just a ton of, people are finding kittens. I had a friend who just went to her car for the second time and she found a kitten inside her engine. So you guys really got to look. I'm looking for a rescue that can help seven kittens, 8.5 weeks old. So this is what's happening in our world, you guys. Cats are not being serviced in our city shelters. I know for Long Beach, if they're sick and dying, yes, they'll take them. If they're happy, leave them outside. And this is what happens. So, so we're pulling together as a little group. And so if you have questions and you are not getting the help that you need, I just wanted to share this site. It is kind of hard to see because there's so many animals that are in need. But I just want you to have a place to go as a resource. Also, feel free to reach out to me. Don't get upset at your rescues because your rescues aren't responding back, because they're physically doing a lot of the city work. Hands down, I'm just going to say it. Just because all of the shelters are understaffed, underserved, don't have budget. I don't know why the cities don't provide budget for their local shelters. These are lives that are alive, and they should not suffer. And the community is getting compassion fatigue and also PTSD because they're seeing things die in their backyard. So know that I'm a resource and he's a resource. And so we just want to say thank you for being a part of this video. And how can they get in touch with you, Joseph?
You can call me on my cell or you can email me. So let's see. Phone number 562-810-4570, 562-810-4570. And email is just my first and last name, joseph.phillips@F as in Frank, B as in boy, OL.com.
Perfect. And you know who I am. I'm Jacqueline with Berkshire Hathaway. Never too busy to help. You can reach me at 562-833-2523. And if you get my app, my business app, it has his information on there too. So it's super cool. So thank you so much, Joseph. And next time we're going to chime in and do a jumbo pricing. Right? Because there's
products. Yep.
There's a variety of things out there. So we want to make sure that you have all the tools that you need, because home ownership, when is a good time to buy?
When you're ready and when you can afford it.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.